football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here's the second down play. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Nolan. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Vols looking to keep this drive rolling. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Cano. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Broken tackle still going. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Canes will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Hurricanes will line up on first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. For the completion. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Dropping back, it's Cano. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some... But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Dumps it down his back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield. It's Nolan. It's an out route. The catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Vols churn out another first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Pass rush closing in. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They're going to pull it down and run. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Now, you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. To the air, it's Cano. Catch made on the right side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. This time it's complete. They stop and buck. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Back to throw. It's Cano. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He shreds the tackle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's caught. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now for the 25. Throw to the left.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Important second down play coming up. It's Cano. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it in the open. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff late there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Lets it go quickly. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The balls will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Cano. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. Caught inside the end zone and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Dropping back, it's Cano. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second down. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. On the move now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Oh, he's going to throw it. Incomplete and almost intercepted. That might be the last pass attempt we see from him this season. The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And they'll down this right at midfield. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Sets up a critical third down play. To the air, it's Cano. He dumps it off to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's what I love about about this quarterback, it's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a draw to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Cano. Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on a screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line. So let's check that. Up 10, and they'll try it again. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Cano. Pressure is coming. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And he's got it. No problem. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The defense has stuffed him twice in a row. They try to throw for it here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in the sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting him off. Good enough for first down yardage. And the balls come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. He's past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Pounding away with the run game. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. That's an important first down on that running play. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk